Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Gown Bros here, and today we got a brand new podcast, the first one. We're going to be making podcasts. The schedule is unknown for how often we are going to do this, but as of right now, this is the spot for it. And basically, our podcast is going to be us talking about random topics, Marvel movies, anything new that comes up, controversial. We'll talk about it because we know you want to hear our thoughts on it, and hear us talk about it. Yeah, we know you don't care, but it's whatever, because we want to share our thoughts with the world. Right?
Teachers tell me that I have an interesting view on things. Not a good view, just an interesting one.
I mean, it's whatever, man. Like, we're just doing us. Right, Jaron?
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, no one else will do us, so.
Whoa.
Keep going.
I'm Ross, this is Mark.
And
That's
I'm
Jaren.
Jaren, aka Chiquito.
And we're missing one of our members.
We have him on the
Fishbud
shirt.
Sabermark.com. Use code your boy Hippo.
There's no code.
Take that up with Teespring. But yeah, if you want a shirt like that, go to our website, sabermark.com. And
My website.
well, out.
No, there's no we.
It's about to be
This is
changed.
Your 5% revenue goes. I'll get 2% of your 5% revenue.
I'll get the other 2%.
And then DeAndre gets 1 or half and half between them. You get 0.5, he gets 0.5.
What? This is my money. This is the $3 a year I make.
Alright, so what are you guys trying to get into first?
Spider Boy.
Tinder.
My grievances with Spider Boy.
I like Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
He's the worst.
He's
I
not
think
the-
we should talk about Tinder.
No, I think we should
Nah,
bitch about
we're
Spider-Boy.
gonna get into Spider-Man first. The new movie is coming out July 5th? Or is it July 2nd?
I don't know.
3rd or 2nd? It's July 2nd? Okay.
My guy.
So
can
it's
you
coming
count?
out July 2nd. I'm really excited to see it. I'm ready to get tickets for it. You gotta help me, or you're not gonna be here.
I have to leave really early the next
Well, that
morning.
means I'm gonna see it with Dre and you, if you wanna go.
Wait, July 2nd? What is that?
A Friday or Thursday. Thursday.
No.
No, it's
Isn't that
like a
Tuesday?
Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
July 6th is Saturday, so let's work our way down. The 5th is Friday, the 4th is Thursday.
I just wanted to bitch about Tom Holland.
It's a
Yeah,
Tuesday.
so it's a Tuesday.
This is
It's a
what I
Tuesday.
created. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
You know,
so
we
I'm
smart.
excited to see it and see the direction they go in the whole like multiverse
Fuck that.
scenario. I mean, I'm excited for
There's
it.
apparently going to be 7 more of these Spider-Boy movies. And they're introducing the
What?
multiverse in number 2.
No, I thought only 2 more were confirmed.
They said
definitely.
that there's rumors of a Deadpool Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, there's rumors that they're going to do 9 movies in total. For
Wanna know
Spider-Man.
what I'm interested in though?
Andrew Garfield
Venom
coming back.
2.
No.
Venom 2?
Venom 2.
I never
Nah.
saw Venom. and
You
I'm-
never saw Venom?
Nah, Venom's trash because the whole point of Venom is that he's Spider-Man villain. He was Spider-Man's suit for like 5 years. And he's got all his powers
For
and
5 years.
in the comics I don't know how long it was, but in the real world it was 5 years he wore that suit.
Really?
Yeah. My uncle
The
told me
anim-
that.
well, I mean, like,
And the animated stuff
I'm
they make
thinking
it go
about
quicker
the
because they've got to
animated
get
series. It's like,
it's like
a
2
matter of,
episodes
like-
or 3 episodes.
yeah, but like time span wise, I think
Well,
it
time
was like,
spans are different. Well, I don't know how long it is because it's comic book time making no sense because it's fucking comic books.
Mhm.
But in the real world, he wore that for 5 years. But like that's the whole thing is he goes off to space, he gets Venom, he wears Venom. Venom eventually starts to lose it a little bit, and then he realizes Venom's alive, and then it's this whole very emotional thing. And he almost kills people too, and that's also pretty cool. Him dealing with that, and then Venom goes Eddie Brock and he's a bad guy, and then eventually becomes an anti-hero.
Hmm.
And that's what I like. I like seeing that shift from villain to anti-hero. And then there's this really good storyline where Spider-Man's old bully becomes like a war hero,
Yeah.
loses his legs, then he wears the Venom symbiote, and then like
Yeah.
Planet
And he
gets
could
it like
walk
fixed
again
up
and stuff like
with
that.
Venom, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a really good story, and it's a shame that they have a douche guy playing Eddie Brock in the movie because Eddie Brock is one of my favorite characters.
Jaren, you mentioned that, or you said that.
He mentioned he liked Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. Why?
He sued Spider-Man well.
Spider-Man, yes. Peter Parker, no.
Like, we went over this earlier.
He made Peter Parker a douche. And Peter Parker is supposed to be kind of like a quiet,
Wimpy
more
dude.
reserved, wimpy kid.
Like what Tommy Maguire portrayed.
Toby.
Toby.
Yeah.
Tobey Maguire is the perfect awkward, like, older
Yeah.
version of Spider-Man, and people love Tom Holland because
They're stupid.
people love Tom Holland because he's like portraying a teenager, what a teenager would act like in situations
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
But
how old is
he's
Tom Holland?
In
Tom
real
Holland's
life,
like
he's 20.
20 something.
He's
maybe.
23.
Something like that. 22, 23.
Yeah, but he just
I
looks
mean,
mad
yeah.
young.
But like that's a good age though.
I mean,
He's like what?
He's
16?
like just getting out of his
Yeah.
teens.
something like that. He was 15 in Homecoming.
So
So, I
he
guess
had
he's 16, 17.
and then there was a 5-year gap, but he was technically dead. And then
yeah, that
came
would be
back.
weird having to explain his aging up.
Yeah, so I guess he's just because apparently Far From Home picks up right after Endgame.
A little bit after.
Yeah.
But my thing with him is he's not supposed to look like a Calvin Klein model. He's supposed to look like a dork, like me.
I mean, they.
That's his whole
I don't
appeal.
think he looks like a Calvin Klein model.
I mean,
That's what everybody on the internet
Is
calls
there
him.
is ever gonna be a way where someone could look dorky and then also look like, I don't know, strong and fit for Spider-Man?
Well, Spider-Man's not really ripped. I mean,
No, he's not. He's like one of the few that actually have superpowers, like from Earth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you think about it, who has superpowers that's on Earth?
the Hulk,
And Spider-Man.
She-Hulk, Red Hulk,
All right. Whatever.
Iron Man.
Iron Man does not have superpowers.
Actually, he did for a while.
What about Doctor Strange?
That's the amulet.
No, he does. That comes from within, bro.
That's all I heard. He goes like this a bunch. At least in the movie.
I like the guy in Doctor Strange who goes like with the stubs. That's pretty cool. That's pretty badass. Imagine that coming at you.
Like my elbows.
No, he'd kick everybody's ass. I like that guy. I rate him
He's a
highly.
good man.
So
Well,
he
yeah.
wants to talk about Tinder. The great segment.
Wait, what about
Wait, I would-
Captain America?
Well, that's just like the end of Endgame. You want to get into that?
Oh. Well, Iron Man's dead.
Yeah. If you didn't know,
Our Lord and Savior.
we love him 3000. But
That's a rip in the chat.
the whole point is it's supposed to be a send-off movie for
The old
to make way for the new.
Captain Marvel. Stupid bitch ass. Fucking hate her.
Captain Marvel just seemed useless, and then she was very useful for like 10 minutes, and then that was
And she
it.
gets an Infinity Stone to the fucking face.
Yeah, that's true.
I love that. That's my favorite scene in any Marvel movie.
My favorite scene is in that movie at least, is the Avengers Assemble moment where he's holding
Portals.
Mjolnir. Yeah, the song, bro.
Yeah.
I
And
listened
then
to
he
that song to
straps the
study for
shield.
finals. Didn't work, but it worked.
I be like that sometimes.
No, but I really liked it. That scene's awesome, but I really like when he just goes, I am Iron Man, and snaps. Originally, that was supposed to be fuck you.
Yeah.
It was he was supposed to be saying fuck you, Thanos.
Yeah.
He was gonna finally drop an F-bomb, and then that was supposed to be, and then someone on set was like, you know what, I wouldn't say that.
And then they said nothing, and then they in the reshoots they said, have him
I
say,
am
I am
Iron
Iron Man. That's a
Iron-
send off to his first, like the end of the first movie. Like,
Yeah,
it's a classic.
yeah. It was his big F you to everybody.
Yeah.
The Godfather.
But you know what I saw on YouTube recently? I saw a video. It was like why Tony had an easier time
Then the
like
Hulk.
than the Hulk did.
Yeah,
I
I
didn't
saw that
watch the
too.
video, but I
What?
just saw like a
I
thumbnail
watched
for it.
it.
You watched it?
Yeah.
Wait,
It was
when
like,
came to time travel?
No, like
Why
so,
did-
like
why
why
did-
did Hulk have such a hard time like getting
Like,
it together to
yeah,
get the
and
snap
snap
off?
it.
If you remember,
Because
then he just got it, and then he was just like that.
well,
Yeah.
it might just be the suit. Was
No.
able to help hold some of the energy. I don't know.
What happened was
I didn't even think about that.
No,
Like-
I didn't either until I saw like a thumbnail for it. And I was
Well,
like,
also the
Yeah.
Hulk is so much bigger.
No, but
it's
like-
still,
like in the video they explain like Thanos had like not really much trouble doing it.
That's because
Tony
Thanos
didn't
just
have
had him.
much problem doing it. and then the Hulk had so much trouble with it, right? So like the reasoning was, like Thanos had no problem because he was erasing half the universe, and like there's probably some power.
Oh,
with
it's
the
easier
gauntlet
to destroy
itself.
than to build.
Is that what
Tony's
this
was
said?
easier because he was like
Or
killing
getting
the
killed
was
from all of
getting rid of like the
Thanos
rest of
is-
them and his nano gauntlet or whatever it's called.
I've got that.
And then with Hulk, it was hard for him because he was bringing back people, but not only that,
He was trying to
he
bring
was
back
also
Widow.
trying to bring back Black Widow.
Yeah.
So like while
Rest
he
in peace.
the reason why he struggled so much was he was trying so hard to get her back. And then once he realized that he couldn't, he just like gave up, and then he was able to snap. And also with Iron Man, like the power from the Infinity Stones are able to go throughout the rest of the suit, instead of with Hulk where it was just stuck with the gauntlet.
It just makes for a better movie if Hulk looks like he's having problems, in my theory. In the middle of a fight scene, they can't be going, more dramatic.
I agree. That makes a lot of sense though.
And then, I know a lot of people are upset that Bucky didn't get the shield.
But
I've watched so many of these
I
like,
haven't seen those.
theories.
I watched some of them. Not all of them.
I was talking to Mr. Ferino about it a few weeks ago. Bucky's still messed up in the head,
Yes.
Yeah.
and he hasn't really gone on this redemption arc that he did in the comics before he got the shield. When in the comics Cap died at the end of Civil War in the comic version, Bucky got the shield because Bucky was starting to turn things around, but mainly on his own, and Cap was passing the torch to try to help further that
Yeah.
along. And then recently, Winter Soldier's now known as a hero. So when he dies, when Cap grows old and passes the torch off to Falcon, Bucky's already an established character, and he's also more
And
of a
I
spy.
hope they do his character justice in the show. Like, cause if you think about it, Bucky's really badass. Like,
They don't really show it though.
exactly. Like in Winter Soldier, dude was like
Going toe to toe with Captain America
exactly like
and Black
insane.
Widow.
Yeah.
Like,
Same
and then you always just see him now just shooting a gun.
I think I just read the same thing as you. Yeah.
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 All you see him is just shooting a gun. Like, why? Like, why is he just shooting if he's got this mechanical vibranium arm?
Yeah. Now it's vibranium.
Now it's vibranium, but even so, the other arm was still sick.
Well, he's got some version of the Super Soldier serum.
Yes, exactly.
Not the exact one, but something similar.
Yeah. And he's like badass as fuck, but they're not gonna show that for some reason. Hopefully they highlight it in the show, because it's gonna be. Are they gonna call the TV show Falcon and Winter?
It's called Falcon and Winter Soldier.
But
right
he's
now.
Captain America technically.
They might end the show with him taking on the mantle of Captain America.
Like, you think they
Like
would-
it's
the
like
show
him building up
before
to it.
Endgame, and then like at the end
Well,
it
it
would be
could
like
be
skip
before.
events to Endgame.
Well, we don't know what happened really between. Well, we don't know what happened to Falcon, Cap, and Widow in the years between Civil War and Endgame. Not Endgame, Infinity War. Like they're a couple-year gap. They were on the run.
Mm.
But what's his face? Bucky was in Wakanda the entire time.
Yes,
So this has to be post.
that was the post-credit scene of Black Panther, right?
Yeah.
Oh, can I just say, Captain America just fucked the timeline. Can we
Yeah,
just
I
say
don't,
that?
I don't understand how he's there.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, I saw this too, saying that like when he got old, he got like Pym particles and then came back. To that point.
Well, he might have been able to come from one timeline to another, maybe.
That's
Because
what
he
I'm
would be in a
saying.
new timeline, so he might have been able to. He might have went back, stolen some more Pym particles from poor poor Hank Pym. Just everybody sees his shit.
What's it called? There is a theory on YouTube that I saw about
Oh,
that.
is it the one that he was always supposed to go back in time?
Like,
Nobody
yeah.
thought about that
No,
10 years
No,
ago.
no, but I'm saying like the fact that that's canon, it's possible that like
That's BS.
Like there is
that
like
he like that was always meant to happen.
maybe.
then how come
Like the Doctor Strange, like this one thing.
Then how come in Winter Soldier, when he goes to the Smithsonian and whatever to look at himself because he's an egomaniac, Peggy's in the thing, she's all crying and whatever because she misses Steve and oh my god I miss my love, blah blah blah. She goes, even after he died, he was still changing my life, something like that. And before that, it was like
He said she
saved
said
the
she got
person that
married.
yeah, but he also
She
but
got
she
married to
said
Steve
no,
Rogers.
but in the thing, she says she got married to somebody that Steve saved, and that's why she said, "Oh, even after he was gone,
Steve
Steve was
saved
still
himself.
changing my life."
Yeah, after he was gone, still changing her life by putting it in her. No, I'm kidding. Nah, but seriously, like, he went back, and the theory is that that person that she's talking about is actually the Steve Rogers after Endgame.
I don't believe that. I think
Like,
I think he cucked that guy.
No. I don't know if
No, he cucked
I
that guy.
still have it in my YouTube history, but like, there's like a good explanation. Like, I'll share it with you guys, and then you could tell me what you guys think about it.
No, he cucked that
later.
guy.
But
That guy was like, "Awesome, I'm banging the only hot chick in the 1940s."
Nah, I mean,
No, I don't believe that. But now,
but
it's
then how do you
confirmed they
explain
have
it?
2 kids then.
Yes. So
So that means there are 2 super soldier kids out there. Cause he
how do you explain it though?
I don't know. And how come he let every horrible event since 1949 or 1950?
Did
Because
it,
that would fuck up the timeline.
yeah,
Well, if he's already in an alternate timeline,
I mean,
then why not, save thousands of lives? Why not convince us not to go to war in Korea? Why not, or have the Korean War go differently?
like
Why
the
not change the thing? No Vietnam
like
War.
the video that I'll share with you, like, it'll explain it better for you. You know?
Nah, I don't believe in that shit. He could have stopped 9/11, Columbine,
I mean, like,
every horrible event.
it's
Boston
like,
bombing.
I don't know. Well, technically he was around for the Boston bombing.
He was around for everything.
No.
No, I'm talking about like actual Captain America at that point was around.
I know, but he didn't know about it. But now he does.
I don't know.
And also when Howard and his wife died, like what? When did they find out? Is he just like the meme? Like, oh, he's just
No, but there
eating
was.
dinner.
I also saw another video that Howard Stark knew it was Tony, or knew it was his son, or whatever.
I heard something like that, but
I saw something where it said where it said Tony was adopted.
yeah, because in the comics, they revealed he's adopted last few years.
Like,
But I think that's bullshit though.
like what
in the MCU, they have a kid.
In
no,
the
but in the
MCU,
MCU,
well, they have a
they
kid, but he's defective. Like,
Yeah.
like Stark decides to mess with the kid's gene a little bit.
wait,
Because
did you?
there was this alien that somehow got involved, and it was this
Yeah,
whole
yeah. I'm
shit
pretty
show.
sure.
Really confusing, really.
Did you
stupid.
share it with us?
Probably a long time
Because
ago.
I saw something like that the other
Arnos,
day.
I think his name is.
Like, what it said was like Tony asked Howard what like today was, like what the date was. Like, he obviously knew he was going back to the 1970s. Like,
Well, he know
At
what day
that
he was
time.
going back.
So,
But no,
like-
I sent this either today or
Yeah.
yesterday.
but like Tony's actual birth date is like a month after, right?
Well, she could just have been pregnant.
No, but he said that she was like gonna give birth or something.
Yeah, but okay, but let's be real.
Right.
The odds of that universe's Einstein, Stephen Hawking, the smartest person, the one that everybody's compared to, adopting a son who's even brighter than him. I mean, come on. That's even far-fetched, honestly. Because I know the biological son they put up somewhere to hide him from the alien
And then
people.
they adopted Tony.
And they adopted Tony.
Yeah. I feel like they're not gonna say that. In
It's too convoluted and too fucking stupid.
They're gonna just say he was born from them, whatever.
Sperm meets egg.
Exactly. Brett, motherfucker.
What can we even talk about for Tinder? Now that I'm thinking about it.
That no woman will ever love me.
Swipe right on my man Mark right here.
You see Mark Tinder.
It won't show. It may not
I'm
show
bleeping,
Mark.
I'm bleeping my last
It-
name.
It might
Marcellus,
not show that.
Andrew.
It'll show M Andrew. If you see M Andrew, swipe right on him, please. It'll show that he goes to college, so you know he's getting an education.
Yeah.
That's all it says in my thing. It just says college.
It does.
Because when I changed that, I didn't know where I was going next.
No, yeah, it's crazy.
I don't want to say where I'm going next on camera. But, no, I am kind of salty, though. We said it before. Someone we know, like the two of you and Dre.
Yeah,
And we
but
know.
she's just like a friend, so it's not like a big deal. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I take it to the next step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I did.
I wouldn't.
Well, I know you wouldn't. I would.
I mean,
She's like a sister to me.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Are you talking about Tinder?
I have to edit that because it's a horrible
wait,
code.
wait,
Yes.
No, I was not
You're
talking about. No, I wasn't talking.
about.
Yeah.
No, I
He's
wasn't.
talking about the other one.
I'm talking about the other one.
Oh.
I have to edit that too.
No, you can't say that on camera. We just bleep this entire segment.
Or we
cut
could
it.
just get it cut. Cut.
No, I'll just bleep it out.
No,
You
just
can't
cut it.
say that.
No, I wasn't talking about the one that we're really close with.
No, but
I was talking about the other girl.
oh yeah, well yeah. I mean, I wouldn't.
I would.
No.
Mm,
Nah, I wouldn't.
I don't know.
Not a chance. What?
If you're watching this right now,
Yeah.
She's not watching this.
She might be.
No.
I don't know.
she could be.
Could be.
Maybe someone shares a link in their bio.
Or other specific group
Well.
chats.
I'm not in a group chat with this person.
You're not.
Someone else is.
Oh, you are.
Yeah.
Because you're cool.
No.
I'm a loser.
No, not even close, man.
What you mean?
My
Then
life,
who's technically cool?
no one. Actually, Darren's pretty fucking cool. You
What
can't
you
lie.
mean, bro?
I don't know anybody that
Look
doesn't
at
like
that
Darren.
fucking hair,
After
man.
high school, I
Johnny
think.
Depp in the face ass. Cue the pic of
Johnny
Look
Depp
like
in the-
Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Nah.
Depp in the face.
After high school, I grew. After high
Jack
school,
Black
I
in
grew.
the
You would-
He said, you heard him? He said Johnny Depp in the face, Jack Black in the body.
I love
You
you.
violated. You violated.
No, but I think, like, if we have any younger viewers, like, that are just getting out of high school,
Yeah, 18
Like-
plus.
Oh yeah, the
College
1 year
really-
difference.
college really, like, helps you grow and expand
You're
and broaden your horizons.
especially if you go away to school, then you could definitely get yourself out of your comfort zone
Yeah.
and find out who you really are.
Or
As
it
a
makes you
person.
realize life is meaningless and we're all gonna die sad and alone eventually. So really, what's the fucking point?
Or like if you like stay close to home, like
You still
you'll
can expand.
still grow.
You'll still expand because you're gonna have people in your classes and stuff. You can't stay grounded to just one group forever. You have to expand yourself to give yourself like a chance at like success in the future. Not that you can't be successful at home, but I'm just saying like
Oh really? Really? You can't be successful at home?
it's just that I'm not saying you can't.
I know. I'm just trying to twist your words.
Okay. You're being an asshole.
Because I can always edit the T out.
You're a piece of shit.
No, that's
You're a
mad
piece of
effort.
shit.
I was trying to be motivational.
I could always edit the T out. You're a piece
I was
of
trying to
shit.
be motivational, and y'all fucked it.
I'm trying to be
Fuck you. Shut the fuck up. Jaren.
You know, on a real, I really depressed out a group chat we're in. I was like, there's really no fucking point. Because, I mean, if the multiverse theory is true, then everything we do, there's another version of us that does the exact same thing, but like one slightly different thing, and then there's variations upon that, and
It would
infinite
be
time.
like,
Therefore, our life is naturally unique.
nah, listen,
Because
so
we
like,
could literally do the exact thing over and over again, and the only difference
because
between our
remember,
Earth and another
wait,
Earth
wait,
is one
wait.
Asian
I
girl
have-
sneezed
I
instead
have
of...
something good to say
Nah.
about this. Look,
No,
alright, so
our, hey,
earlier,
hey,
listen,
this is my time
earlier
to
I had to
shine.
take a shit, right? So I went upstairs to use the bathroom. There's a bathroom down here. I could have used that one. Who knows what the fuck we would be talking about right now if I didn't use the one downstairs? If I didn't use the one upstairs, I used the one
Probably something
downstairs.
very similar. Like
Very
a lot of
similar,
things,
but
like
we don't
there
know.
are- The only difference is
We
like
don't-
one.
we never know.
Multiverse.
So if the multiverse is true, it means our life is truly meaningless.
Or by the words of our wise
AP bio teacher,
bio teacher,
we are born just to die.
No,
we're born to reproduce,
then
and
die.
then die.
I didn't have your teacher.
Nothing
No.
else.
No, I didn't have
But
your
our
teacher.
teacher based himself off of your teacher.
Yeah, well, my teacher. Oh.
Then I really fucked up because I'm not gonna be able to reproduce.
Oh, oof. Shout out to anyone who can make this guy bust up. That's a cut.
Yeah. If anyone can make him bust a nut,
That's a cut.
you actually an MVP though.
Exactly. And it's okay. We love you, man. Oh yeah, so I hit him in the nuts and in our
No, I wasn't
our last
talking
video.
about that. I was talking about.
In the basketball video, I hit him in the nuts by accident. I actually literally stepped on it. All three.
That's getting cut. That's getting cut.
So good though.
All right, we're back. So I had to cut it.
We're
'cause
back
they,
with triple threat.
they said things.
I've been punched in the
We're back
side.
with your boy Hippo, triple threat,
Saber
and
Mark.
Chiquito.
Saber Mark.
I'll call him triple
Yeah,
threat for
Saber Mark.
various reasons.
You didn't even come up with it. You didn't even come up with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Shout out to Kendall. She came up with it.
I don't know who came up with mine. I think.
Boy, Hippo.
Well, I mean, I came up with it,
Hippo.
but I don't know where I got it from. I know where I got hippo from.
Well, there was a meme for a while. It was like, it's your boy.
I don't know. I don't even
It's your
think I
boy,
knew about
skinny
that.
penis.
But you know where I. Nah. I actually got hippo because throw it back to like maybe like 2013, 2014. No,
Networking,
20
something like
when
that.
I was So like I
Like
got
8th grade.
that. Yeah, like 8th grade. I was in a party with
On what? Xbox?
I'm gonna say names, but I'll only say first names.
Yeah.
Or should I say?
Just say first names.
Yeah,
you don't have
just
to
say
out
first
anybody's
names.
All right,
last
so
name.
I was in, but then everyone watching will know.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Alright, so use other names.
It's kind of fucked up.
Okay,
right?
fine. Then use their gamer handles. God.
I don't. All right, so do you know? Okay, we could say I was talking to Ryan because like
Don't say the last name.
I was talking to Ryan.
cut. I was talking to Ryan, and we were thinking about names because he had changed his name to a twerking horse at the time, which was hilarious. I was like, we should be a twerking clan. Then that escalated.
Oh, because I was right when twerking became a thing.
Yeah, twerking got really popular, so we were like, oh man, let's take advantage. So I was thinking about like what animal I should do, and I didn't want to be basic and do like a twerking dog or a twerking cat, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, we were just in a party with someone by the name of Using the Code. Using the Code.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, do you know? Using the Code, Kirk Johnson.
Tell me later.
Figure this out on camera.
I'm dyslexic and I figured it out.
Yeah.
You just admitted the code.
You did just admit the code.
No, but I'm trying to.
Cut!
No, but I'm trying to think of who. Oh, okay.
Cut,
I was-
return! Pretend like you figured it out.
Okay.
Kirk
yeah,
Johnson,
yeah,
Kirk
yeah,
Johnson.
yeah. I got you.
Okay. Yeah, so I was like, hippo.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Yo, you fell for that.
We really are.
So I said it
Oh,
was,
fuck
I
that.
said it was, and it was, yeah, that was 2013 me.
Oh,
And then the hippo kind of stuck, so I was a twerking hippo, then I was enhanced hippo because I joined the clan, and then I became your boy hippo, and I've been your boy hippo from since 2016, 2015, end of 2015, 2016. I was your boy hippo, and I still am now. Like all my stuff is your boy hippo.
I use Saber Mark on pretty much everything.
Yeah.
I've used that since like
It's
2010.
easier to use one thing instead of just changing it all the time. And plus, your name looks better if you have just one word
And no numbers.
and no numbers. which is what I wanted, and no one had what I put, so I was like, okay.
Well, in some things, I'll go back and I'll play it, but I forget my old account information, so I have to make a new one. And I don't want to use numbers, so I'll use like save mark FTW for the win.
Yeah.
'Cause I used to watch a YouTuber when I was younger. He had it at the end of his. Then I no craft for the win. Back when I used to watch Minecraft.
What's it called?
Didn't we
In
all?
2012 to 2013.
I
No,
mean,
if
the
you
only
were
person
think-
I really watched Minecraft like all the time was Syndicate.
I didn't watch.
I watched
Syndicate.
my Syndicate project, Minecraft project. If you know, you know.
I watched Vicstar and Sky and
I watched all the Mayanite stuff.
like Beijing Canadian.
When that was
and Jerome.
big, when everyone was on that server, they had like 100 Minecraft YouTubers on one server.
I don't remember that.
That was when, to throw it back, it was when Jericho and Firefox were together.
I did Firefoxes. I don't know if they're ever.
He's another YouTuber. They were together for a long time and they broke up.
What's it called? Going back to how you got your name. If you were in a party with
He
Kenny
never knew.
Khan, then I could believe it.
He's an idiot. I don't know.
I don't know the first name. What was the name you just said?
Kenny Khan.
Oh.
You got it?
Oh. Yeah. What about it? Or what about him?
He's way bigger.
Yeah. You knew who that is? Who we were talking about? Oh.
He's literally way bigger.
Oh,
Yeah.
now yeah.
If you got it from
Yeah.
that, if you got it
No.
from him, I
No,
got
no,
it.
no. I got it from the other.
Now I'm gonna.
Yeah. Yeah, it's whatever, man. That was okay. That's when I was younger. And what else do you wanna touch upon?
What can we talk about? What could we talk about that would intrigue? I didn't watch the DNC thing last night.
There was a debate.
Democrat.
Oh,
I didn't watch it.
I don't
either.
watch
I don't really care. I'd rather keep.
National-
I would rather
one of them.
keep politics kind of separate from.
Why not? I just said I didn't watch it. I was just trying to think of current events.
Oh.
I do know that there are a lot of funny memes about these people.
What are your? Oh, I got one. I mean, we talked about it a little bit earlier today. But what do you think about the whole Megan Rapinoe situation?
What?
Rapinoe situation. She's the one that said, "I don't. He'll probably not even invite us to the White House." They got invited, and then she was like, "No, I'm not going."
Well, I mean, I think it's. I mean, at this point, like, there have been so many surveys done that celebrity endorsements and celebrity opinions on politics. I mean, it really doesn't do anything. In the long run, it just hurts them because they alienate some of their fan base. And most people just don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I know people who disagreed heavily with the last administration still went to the White House because that's what you're supposed to do. I mean, there still should be some respect for the office, but I think
Yeah.
we've really lost that in the last few years.
Well,
Because
we
there's-
all know why.
Well, it's just the partisan crap, really, and just so much other crap and whatever. Like, I know the right was losing faith in it in, like, late Obama years, and then the left just has no faith in it now. But, like, I think it's just mainly petty at this point. Like, you can disagree with people, and I believe that people have the right to disagree with each other. Like, I think that if she doesn't want to go, then fine, say you don't want to go. But then you shouldn't, like, be like, oh yeah, I encourage everybody else to do it. Like, people can do what they want to do. Everybody's allowed to do whatever the fuck they want. Some people want to go, let them go.
Like, it should be like, I'm not going, but you guys do whatever you want.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not going. You can join me. You can not.
Yeah,
but
I
don't care.
disagree with the guy. I don't want to go. That's whatever. If she said that, like, I don't agree with him, blah, 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 that's fine. Just the way she said it, I mean, I feel like we should still have some respect for the office, despite who's in it. Like, I never said this shit about people that I do say this about the old presidents that, like, from history that I read about. Like, I do say horrible shit about them. I have some very strong opinions about some of them and just how they've affected the country.
Let's save that.
But that's in hindsight.
Yeah,
Save
that's
that
true.
for later.
Save that for another conversation we could have.
Oh, that'll get totally flagged and we'll get fucked. Just
Nah.
let me go off on old presidents.
Nah.
But
A presidential roast.
But I know, like, oh, but then, like, the
Gross,
people that do
gross,
go to the
gross.
White House, they get in trouble. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's not going to change who you're voting for at the end of the day.
Yeah, I think people are too sensitive, but that's just me.
I think
But I
that,
think everyone thinks it, just no one really says it at the public level.
well, it's because everything's become so partisan. Nobody agrees. Like, I remember learning as a kid that when it comes to compromising, it's an agreement that both sides equally dislike. So that, like, there's some common ground, but at the end of the day, nobody really truly gets like a full extreme of things. Like, it's not like I'm the winner, you're the loser. It's we're both kind of in the middle. And I feel like we've recently, well, definitely in like the last 20 years, we've really lost that. Especially post 9/11. Well, post 9/11, like once all that stuff wore off, and people were like, "Oh, fuck you again."
Yeah.
Like,
It's just, there's no, like, I feel like there's no real effort for compromise.
well, yeah, but also like I saw when I was in school, they made me take government again in college.
Really?
Yeah, stupid fucking St. John's. But like we saw a graph. It was like the political parties during Vietnam. They were very similar.
So
And-
right now, you talking about?
Well, as compared to now, where they're very different. Like the Republican Party, really on the political scale, didn't really change. It's still like right where it is, like middle right, and you see the Democrats getting a little bit more and more to the left. And so, I mean, like socially, like Republicans are getting more woke. Like it's no longer not all Republicans aren't like, oh, gay people should be not allowed to get married. Now it's like, all right, they have the rights. Like I know that's like I follow some young conservative stuff, and they're like, oh yeah, we're just for everybody having liberty. Like it's really more libertarian than conservative now. But I follow some left stuff, and they're very open when it comes to like some people, but when it's some other people, they don't. Like if you disagree with them, they're kind of like fuck you. But like I feel like that we need to talk more as a people, because both sides are guilty of it. I'll be the first to admit that. As a moderate, I think that everybody needs to just fuck off and get the stick out of their ass
And just talk it out.
yeah,
man.
talk. You know?
Literally just talk about what this country values, what needs to be in place to keep the American people safe. Like,
Well, that's the big thing. Like,
yeah,
How much debt are we still in?
oh, trillions, and it keeps going
$100
up.
trillion plus.
I know it really went up recently, and we're fucking low of it because Social Security is not going to be a thing.
And people are always, like the way like our government works now is like, oh, it's not our problem, just pass it on.
Well, also a lot of the stuff with the money, that's not even the government. That's the Fed, the federal bank.
Exactly.
We have
It's
no
also like,
say
let's
on
just
any of that. That's
pass
the
it-
bankers. Yeah.
Let's just pass it on to the next generation.
Like, you can use this clip of what I'm about to say now in a few years when it happens. We're heading to the same banking issue and the same house problem that we had in 2008.
Yeah.
I mean, people are buying things they can't buy. And if the banks truly did what they were supposed to do under the Fed, we would not be having this issue. Technically, we wouldn't be in the economic boom we are now if the Fed worked the way it's supposed to. Technically, we should just be in the middle. No peaks, no troughs. It's troughs. Something like that, yeah.
Trial.
Something like that, I
I
can't
think
remember.
it's trial.
Like, we shouldn't have highs and lows. We should be in the middle. Because they're supposed to control interest rates. But they don't. We're in a big economic boom, which was I will also be the first to admit, it was an artificial create. Like, people are like, oh yeah, it's because Trump became president. Well, the economic boom started right after he got elected, before he was even in office, because consumer confidence in him from some I can't speak, I didn't have my name. It's like people who do the stock market. Some people were like, oh, he's going to do great, so they invested. And people were selling out of fear, so they were selling pretty much cheap, and then it was being bought cheap, and it created kind of an artificial boom. That's why it was overnight,
Yeah.
pretty much. So,
Makes sense.
like a lot of the stuff now, it's like artificial. So our money really has no value.
Yeah.
It's money only has value because we say it has value.
Very true.
And that's the
Anything has
biggest
value
con
because
in
you say
society.
that.
Yeah.
Or even just like to compare, like what says that a skin on a gun in Counter-Strike in CS:GO is worth $10,000.
Yeah.
Why is it worth $10,000?
Why?
Why are people, or well, at least this is like regulated now because you can't just do this anymore because there's like a big deal. The gambling websites for Counter-Strike skins people doing like 50-50 on $20,000.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
flip a coin.
But like when money was coins and it was gold and silver and copper and
And
whatever.
had face value.
Yeah, because the money was based off of the value of that coin. It was
It's not-
the availability of resources. Now we're on the fiat system.
Yeah, I was
where it's
about to say
basically
it's
the government
fiat
says,
money.
here, this is $1, it's worth $1, and you're like, cool, what's it backed by? It's
Our
imagination.
thoughts.
Your imagination.
This is what our thoughts say.
It's why when our grandparents were kids, a hot dog was a nickel. Now a hot dog's like $2.50.
I mean, on Thursdays, I think, at Nathan's, they still do the 5-cent hot dogs.
Yeah, but one of the Nathans just went out of business.
Nathan's has the
That's
best french fries.
unfortunate.
They do.
Nathan's
They
has
really
the best
do.
french fries. I don't care.
See, if our money still had value, that Nathan's would be open and we could get french fries. Actually, right now.
No, I'll just go to, drive to Oceanside, yeah.
Yeah, but that's a drag.
No, it's not. I've actually routed the distance. It's like, it's
It's not
farther
far.
to go the other one. By
Well,
like point something.
It's easier to go to the other one.
Not really. You just park around the back.
Which one?
Because the one in Westbury closed down.
I like that we went from the government to Nathan's.
What about
like deep government?
Wait, is there one
Nathan's.
that's like by Mineola or something like that?
That one closed. I know what
That
the one
one's
you're talking
closed
about.
too?
Yeah, the one with the arcade. The arcade's still open. The Nathan's
No, the
not.
one
What
you're
about the
talking
one
about,
on,
it's a really small one. It's near Mineola High School. It's
Oh, that
it's still
one.
open.
Yeah, but
The
that
one
one's
that's
not
on
big. Yeah.
That
Jericho
one's shit.
Turnpike?
Yeah, that one's shit.
Oh.
But the good one, Oceanside is a good one. And obviously any like stadium you go to, at
Yeah,
least
those are
that
good.
City Field. I don't know if Nathan's is like a worldwide thing. But
it's a nationwide. It's really. I don't know if it's. I've never seen really Nathan's. Like I've been
Like,
to other states.
yeah.
Because my dad likes. to
They
travel.
probably sell like in the stores. But
Probably, but I've really only ever seen Nathan's here in New York.
Exactly.
Like
That's
New
what I'm saying.
England.
Like I say, like
New York and New England.
at school, I'll be like, Nathan's has the best fries, and they're like, what's Nathan's?
Yeah.
And I'm like, and yeah.
Yeah, it's like because I had friends from other states at St. John's, and it was like for me it's just business as usual. But they're all like, oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? I'm like,
If you couldn't tell, we're from New York. If you couldn't tell.
We're the three remaining people in New York. I know everybody's leaving. We haven't left yet.
You were with.
Yeah, we haven't left yet.
Probably not gonna leave.
You're not
Probably gonna give all my money to this fucking place.
I'm glad you said it, not me. Well, if I stick with being an education major, I can't leave New York.
I mean,
Yeah.
New York's the
I-
only
You might
place
as
that
well
teachers
work in
get
our high
paid.
school.
Fuck that.
I mean, if I stay.
Now, honestly, if you were offered a job, a full-time position, you wouldn't take it.
I'd have to take it. If I was offered full time, like right out of college, I'd have to take it. I'd be an idiot not to.
A full-time.
But then again, I would then be. I don't want to say where we're from, but like I would then be I would be then second generation here, staying
Yeah.
here. My parents stayed here.
Well,
I
no
don't
one
wanna
says
stay
you
here.
have to live here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just so convenient to live in the same town as the school. I mean, come on.
I mean,
My
you
commute
stay
to
at
the high school was
No,
It was
you,
not even
you go
5
like a
minutes.
town or two over.
5-minute
You
commute.
go a town or two over.
I can't afford to live the town north of us. The town to the
No,
east
no,
of us
listen,
is
listen,
shit.
listen.
I'm not going to that
You
one.
save
Bro.
money until you get an apartment
Or like what I plan on doing.
or rent out a space.
No, what I plan on doing is like, since like I'm pretty sure my parents already paid off the mortgage for our house, right? So like, after like when I'm all settled and everything, I could just buy the house from them,
That's what my father
and
did.
then like if I want, I could just rebuild it, and then have
Like,
it look
fix
like
it up?
A lot of
become
money.
a lot
Well, fixing
better.
up is not actually that bad anymore. Fixing
Well,
up houses, especially with
Yeah.
I know with the tariffs, it's getting more expensive to build housing because a lot of the PC piping
Yeah.
comes from China.
Believe it or not, this house, it was either insulate this basement, right, and like
Yeah.
fix up the basement where we're sitting right now,
Mhm.
or build another floor.
I like the big.
And-
You couldn't have done both.
You know how expensive that is?
Yeah, but I mean like in the future, you know.
I mean,
In the future, technically, you can do anything.
if this house had a second floor, you know how big it would be?
Pretty big.
Pretty
Thomas Joseph. I don't want to say his last name, so I'm just gonna middle name him. His parents added onto their roof. 'Cause they had 4 kids.
Like what I want to do is like
I don't know
Like-
the person you're talking about.
I know who you're
Blonde
talking
boy
about.
falls asleep in every class.
Come on, Ross.
He really is clueless.
Come on.
Brianna, this is an example of clueless right here. Not as bad, but this is an example.
Come on.
She's punching her screen right now. She's like, oh my god, Ross, you're such an idiot. She's gonna text you when she sees this.
He's a
Yeah.
How
pale
did you not know?
person.
What?
He went
He's
to
a
prom
pale
with her.
person.
Pale?
Yes.
He went to
he's
prom
pale.
with Brie, Tom.
Yes, I understand that, but you didn't. What is the name that you said?
Tom.
He said Thomas Joseph.
DJ. I call him DJ. He hates it. I'm gonna have to edit that out, actually, so he
Alright,
doesn't
well,
kill
what's
me.
it called?
Nah,
Right.
cut this right. Who the fuck is this person? I really don't know. All right, whatever.
Jaren, put the phone down.
Jaren, get off Tinder, bro. Like,
All right,
I'm not
so
on
we had a little conference about Ross's stupidity.
I hate you guys.
I love you too, man.
No, fuck you.
I love you.
All right, guys. We talked about
A lot of shit.
yeah. We talked
We got
about
deep.
Marvel. We talked about Nathan's. We talked about Tinder for like
All
1
of 2
second.
seconds.
Yeah.
We talked about Spider-Boy, Endgame, the government,
Marvel.
Marvel, and Tinder. The Tinder before government.
Yeah.
That's a good segue, because all those politicians, they're all on Tinder.
And then we
They've got
talked
4
about
wives.
Nathan's for a hot second. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. But yeah, so the link for savermark.com if you want to check out our merch.
Even if you
is
didn't
in
like
the
it,
description.
you can dislike it. We don't care.
Yeah, we're just giving our opinion and we're just talking to the camera, talking to the
I've
people.
got it.
you know?
I've got.
Either way, it'll.
We got
still
videos
support the
coming.
channel.
We got videos and stuff planned.
If
so
DeAndre sends me the footage.
that's very true. We got stuff planned. It's on the way.
Someone.
wait.
Someone.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed our banter and choice words for certain topics in the current era of 2019.
Funny
Uh,
year.
Yeah, so far it's been kind of shit, but it's okay. You know, we pull through. You know, we keep on keeping on. If you know, you know. Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching. Leave a
Leave
like,
a
comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Please love me.
Deuces.